Hi friends, good morning. Today let us see mean deviation and variance standard deviation for ungrouped data as well as for grouped data. Right friends? Mean deviation. Mean deviation, what is the definition of mean deviation? Mean deviation of certain values. Mean deviation of certain observations. What is the mean deviation of certain scores? So, the mean deviation is average of absolute distances or absolute deviations from the central value mean. Right friends? Average of absolute values, absolute distances or absolute deviations of the values from the central value, that is mean, is called mean deviation. Right friends? So first let us find the mean deviation for ungrouped data. Mean deviation for ungrouped data. Certain values, certain observations will be given and we have to find the mean deviation of those observations or those values. So let us take the first problem. See here, in a mango eating competition, mangoes eaten by 6 contestants. 6 contestants are there, participated. So mangoes eaten by these 6 contestants are 12, 18, 21, 26, 17, 20. 26, 17, 20. These are the 6 observations or 6 values are given. What are these values? Mangoes eaten by 6 contestants in a mango competition. Whatever the nature of the observations. So here we have 6 observations. These are x values. Now first let us find the mean. First thing you have to do is you have to find mean, arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean of these 6 values. See, 12, 18, 21, 26, 17, 20. 13, 14, 24. 2 plus 2, 4, 7, 1, 14. By how many values are there? 6 values. 6 19s. 96s are 114. So, x bar, that is mean. X bar is equal to, I am writing here friends, x bar is equal to 19. These are x values. What is mean? 19. So now we have to find the absolute deviations from the central value mean, that is from 19. So what is the deviation of these numbers from the central value? That is differences. Absolute differences friends. absolute differences. So even if it is minus, you have to take it as a plus. Difference between 19 and 12, 17, difference 1, difference 2, difference 7, difference 2, difference 1. Right, friends? These are the x minus x bar, that is deviations of these values from the central value. That is deviation in the sense difference, distance. So x minus x bar values are this. So what is the definition of mean deviation? Average of absolute deviations, absolute differences. So we have to find the average of all these numbers. We have to find the average of all these things. So how many things are there? Total 6 things are there. So now the mean deviation. Now mean deviation is equal to mod x minus x bar, of course, sigma by n. This is the average. We have to make sum of these deviations. Sum of the deviations by number of observations. That gives you the average. So this is equal to 7 plus 1, 8, 10, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 by number of observations are how many? 6. 20 by 6, that is equal to 6 3s are 18, 20, 6 3s are 18, so 3 comes. This is the 3.33 is the mean deviation of the given scores. Friends, clear? So first you have to find mean. Next you find x minus x bar. This is x bar. Your mean is x bar. Now you find x minus x bar values, absolute values. So you have to take the difference. Either it is plus or minus, you have to take the difference. 19, 12 difference 7. 19, 18 difference 1. Here difference 2. Here difference 7. Here difference 2. Here difference 1. So we have to find the average of these deviations, these absolute deviations. So average in the sense we have to sum up all these deviations by n number of values. You get average. So this is the first problem, friends. Now let us consider one more problem, friends. Sachin scored 85, 91, 88, 78, 85 for a series. Find his mean deviation of his scores about mean. So the runs scored by Sachin are 85. These are x values, friends. 85, 91, 85, 91, 88, 78, 88, 78, 88, 78, 85. These are the scores run by Sachin in 5 matches. What is the mean deviation of his scores about mean? Okay, we know first you have to find average. Mean have to find. So let us sum these squares. 85, 91, 88, 78, 85. 6 plus 8, 14, 22, 27, 10, 17, 25, 34, 40. 427 by 5 values, by 5. 5 8s 40, 5 8s 40, 2, 5, 27, 5 5s 2, 4. 85.4. 85.4 is x bar. So what is the value of x bar, friends? 85.4. 85.4 is the average of mean. 85.4 is the mean. So what is our next thing? We have to find x minus x bar. We have to find absolute x minus x bar. Absolute x minus x bar. So the difference between these two things, 0.4, right, friends? And what is the difference between these two things? 0.6, 5.6, friends. 5.6. 5.6. Difference between these two things, 0.6, 2.6. Difference between these two things, 2.6. Difference between these two things, 7.4. 7.4. This minus this, 7.4. Difference between these two things, 0.4. 0.4. So these are the deviations, friends. These are the deviations. 85, 85.4. Difference between these two values, 0.4. And here also 0.4. Difference between these two things, 5.6. These two things, 2.6. These two things, 7.4. Now, what is the definition of mean deviation? Average of absolute values. So, mean deviation is equal to sigma mod x minus x bar by n. So let us add all these things. 0.4, 5.6, 2.6, 7.4, 0.4, 8, 14, 24, 9, 16. 16.4, friends. 16.4 by n. N means number of values. 5 3s 15. 5 3s 15. 1 is remaining. 14. 5 2s 4. 4 is the 10. 4 is the remaining. 5 8s 40. 3.28. 3.28 is the mean deviation of the values, friends. Okay, this is simple problem, so I need not repeat. So now let us find the mean deviation about median. Now the present two problems about mean, and the next problem we are going to find mean deviation. About median. You can find mean deviation. About mean or median or mode. So now let us see one problem about median. Okay, here is the problem, friends. See, in a test, Raghu scored 88, 91, 54, 66, 13, 97, 6. So these are the mass of a student. In 7 tests, or let us take the number of runs scored by a player, anything. It doesn't matter. These are the x values. And we have to find mean deviation about median. It's a simple thing. Median, you know how to find median. you have to write all the values in the ascending order, and the value which lies in the middle is the median. Okay, so let us, what is the small ascending order? I am writing in ascending order, friends. The smallest is 6, next 13, next 54, next 66, next 88, 91, 97. These are the 7 values, friends. And what is the value lying in between? 66. So here median is 66. That is x bar is equal to 66. X bar is equal to 66. X bar is equal to, friends, how much? 66. Now our task is finding absolute x minus x bar. What is the difference between these two things? What is the difference between two things? 22, 66 plus 22, 88. What is the difference between two things? 25, 66 plus 25, 91. What is the difference between these two things? 12. These two things, 0. These two things, 53. These two things, 7 minus 6, 1. 9 minus 6, 31. Difference is 60. So these are the x minus x bar values, friends. These are the x minus x bar values. So now mean deviation is sigma mod x minus x bar by n. So let us find let us total sum these things. 2 plus 5 7, 9. 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 1, 3, 13, 1 plus 6, 7, 10, 15, 16, 20, 203. By total values are how many? 7. 203 by 7. So sum of all these observations is 203 by 7. By doing 203 by 7, 7 2s are 14, 6 remains 63, 7 9s are 63. So 29 is the mean deviation of the given data, friends. Okay, fine friends. So let us see mean deviation. Okay, let us first see, friends, variance and standard deviation for ungrouped data. Variance for ungrouped data. The definition of variance is average of squares of deviations from the central value mean. So same thing, friends, as we did to find mean deviation, the same thing we do to find variance. Okay, so first today we see how to find variance for a group data. For an ungrouped data. So let us take the problem 2019 EAMCET bit, friends. This is 2019 EAMCET bit. The variance of observations 2, 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 11, 13, 17, 22. This is the problem asked in 2019 EAMCET, friends. So, ungrouped data, variance for ungrouped data. What is the definition of variance? Average of squares of deviations from the central value mean. So, these are x values, friends. These are x values. Now let us find x bar, that is mean, central value, mean. So 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 7, 17, 28, 41, 41 plus 17, 58 plus 22, 80, 3, 3. So, total sum comes to 80 and average means total 8 observations. So, average is 10 friends. Average of the given observations, that is x bar, is equal to 10. X bar is equal to 10. Right friends? X bar is equal to 10. Now, let us see x minus x bar values. X minus x bar values. That is deviations. 10, difference of 2 and 10. 8, 7, 5, 3, 1, 3, 7, 12. Right friends? These are the x minus x bar values. These are x minus x bar values. Now let us square them, because our definition is average of squares of deviations. In mean deviation, absolute values, average of absolute deviations. Here average of squares of deviations. So the next step is finding x minus x bar whole square. This is 64, 49, 25, 9, 1, 9, 49, 144. These are the x minus x bar whole square. So our formula variance sigma square. Variance sigma square is equal to capital sigma x minus x bar whole square by n. X minus x bar whole. So let us sum all these things. 4 plus 9, 13, 13 plus 5, 18, 18 plus 10, 28, 28 plus 9, 37, 46 plus 4, 50, 5, 0. 5 plus 6, 11, 11 plus 4, 15, 17, 17 plus 4, 21, 21 plus 14, 21 plus 14, 35. Okay friends, totals are perfect, 350. How many observations are there? How many values are there? 8 values are there. How many values are there? 8 values are there. So 350 by 8. 350 by 8. So 8 fours 32. 8 fours 32. 30. 30 means 8 threes 24. 6 is remaining. 8 sevens 56. 4 is remaining. 40. 8 fives. So 43.75 friends. 43.75 is the variance of the given values. Right friends? There is absolutely no difference between mean deviation and this thing. Okay, that is absolute values. This is squares of deviations. So this is the question asked in 2019 EAMCET friends. Okay, let us solve one more on this thing, variance for ungrouped data. What is the variance of the data 6, 7, 10, 11, 11, 10, 11, 11, 13, 16, 18, 25, 13, 16, 18, 25, 13, 16, 18, 25. These are the values. That is x values, and we have to find variance. So first find x bar. is equal to, x bar is equal to, see, let us add all these things. 6 plus 7, 13, 13 plus 10, 23, 34, 45, 58, 74, 74 plus 18, 102, 102 plus 25, 127. Friends, I am right. So, x bar is equal to 127 by how many values are there, friends? 3 plus 3 plus 3. 9 values are there. 9 values are there. So, x bar is equal to 127 by 9. Let us sum up again once to avoid any doubt. Thirteen, 19, 20, 21, 37, 3 plus 8 plus 11, 117 friends. So, because generally x bar value normally it comes as an integer. So that's why I got doubt. 127 is not divisible by 9. That's why I got doubt. Again I have totaled. So here x bar is 13 friends. Here x bar is 13. Now find the values of x minus x bar values. X minus x bar values. Here x bar is equal to 13. Here x bar is equal to 13. X minus x bar. 13, 6 difference, 7. Difference 13, 7. 6, 3, 2, 2, 0, 3, 5, 12. Right, friends? I'm right? Now, what we have to do, x minus x bar whole square. X minus x bar whole square. 49, 36, 9, 4, 4, 0, 9, 25, 144. 25, 144. Now the variance is average of all these things. Variance sigma square is equal to sigma x minus x bar whole square by n. That is equal to, let us add all these things, friends, carefully. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 9, 24. 24 plus 8, 32. 41, 46 plus 4, 55. 5 plus 4, 9. 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 14, 28. 280. The number of observations how many, friends? 9. So we have to divide by 9. 9 3s are 27. 9 3s are 27. 1 is remaining 10. 9 1s 9. Again 1 is remaining 9 1s 9 1s. So 31.11 friends. 31.11 friends. Okay, friends. Let us find the mean deviation and variance and standard deviation for group data in our next video. Okay, friends, have a nice day.